Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, as always. And today, my friends, we continue on our LOTRO Tale series. So, we just got a quest from Helberad. We're going to talk to all the other rangers around here in Rivendell, and we're preparing to go south and help Aragorn, our chieftain. Well, not my chieftain, I'm a dwarf, but our friend and their chieftain. Alright, so Lothrindir. Let's talk to him first. Are we having a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth? And again, guys, don't forget to throw a like and subscribe if you like Lord of the Rings content, and maybe even a comment. It really helps out the channel. Alright, here we go.
Mithul is ready for the next leg of the journey.
Mithul is ready for the next leg of the journey, Zollin Ironshield. Indeed, his kind may be more prepared for what awaits us than the others of this company. After all, Mithul's eyes will be on the road underfoot, watching for loose stones and wind-blown branches. The eyes of the Dunedain must be to the horizon, keeping watch for foes that may seek to slow our errand. I have spoken with Halbarad and the sons of Elrond about the road we will take south through the Trollshaws into a region. I like region. There is to the rest at Chard a region before passing south into the Edowaith. A number of Dunlending tribes called the area home. When last I journeyed those lands, some were friendly to outsiders, but most were not. The Dragluth, the Hebogluth, they are those you would be wise not to cross, and I will do my best to ensure the Grey Company does not entangle with them. Alright. Oh, it's Gullidir.
My horse, Leggingbod, is rested and ready for the next leg of the journey.
My horse, Leggingbod, is rested and ready the ride out of Angmar, and he is ready to undertake the next leg of the journey. His saddlebags are as light as I could make them, while still keeping the supplies we will need. Gullidir takes a small pendant from one of his pockets and idly passes it from one hand to the other as he looks about the yard. This refuge has not changed in the many years since I last came here, but surely I, myself, must be unrecognizable. So much has happened, and so little of it is good. But the ride here was a marvel, and I could feel the weight of the past falling from my shoulders, with the feel of the breeze upon my face. Leggingbod delighted in the speed, and I delighted with him. The southward journey will do both of us some good. I am ready to be off again. I like that they're bringing in their horses. It makes me very happy. I'm trying to remember, the horses I think are actually named from the books, I believe, but I'll talk to Elroy here.
My father had some curious words for me.
My father had some curious words for me on the eve of this, our departure for the southern lands, Zollin Ironshield. Elroy here's gaze down the hill, deep in thought. He said that the time is approaching when we can no longer hold back, when we must do more than defend against the actions of the enemy. He said the time is coming when we may need to wager everything on a final throw, and by so doing, we will have done all that we can. Better a death in far-off lands in the service of a chance, however small, than a death at home, a certainty. We may not return from this journey, Zollin Ironshield and Voice of the Rings. My brother and I are at peace with that. I hope that you and these Dunedain are as well, for I could counsel any who are not to stay behind. Yes, we are ready. We're prepared. Even if we do end up dying, it would be sad, but so be it. Alright, he's over here by the river.
I will do my duty with no complaint, and Glorinn will do the same.
Glorinn did not break a sweat in the short ride from Thorinhad here to Rivendell. He was all ready to begin even yesterday. I could say the same for myself. I returned to Thorinhad to say goodbye to Elweth Welleth, but I could not find her anywhere in that camp. I had meant to return to the hairpin she had given me, but perhaps she feared the farewells. I suppose I did as well. We will soon set forth. I do not know what the future will bring, but I will do my duty with no complaint. And Gloringur will do the same. That's his name, right? Let's hear it one more time.
I will do my duty with no complaint, and Gloringur will do the same.
Gloringur. Okay, got it. Alright, talk to Candace in Rivendell.
Everyone is nearly ready to ride.
Everyone is nearly ready to ride. The Dunedain, and the Sons of Elrond, and the Voice of the Rings, the Loyal Dwarf, Zollin Ironshield as well, of course. Are you familiar with our history, Zollin Ironshield and Voice of the Rings? Are you, as you are joining us on this journey, surely too go down the annals of the Dunedain. I would have you hear some of it, if you have not already. We have some moments. Let me tell you some of our history, that you may understand the weight of which we are about to do. Of what we're about to do. Excuse me.
I have been pleased to record much of the history of the Dunedain.
I have been pleased much to record the history of the Dunedain. The early years of the Third Age saw the deaths of Isildur and his eldest sons. But his line was not ended, for his youngest son was kept safely here in Rivendell. He was raised far from danger and came to rule the North Kingdom. His descendants would not know peace, for the Nazgul were to reappear, and their chieftain would wage war upon the men of the West. The Witch King of Angmar, a.k.a. In the years 1974 of the Third Age, the armies of the Witch King seized Fornost. There it is. The North Kingdom was no more, and its ruler, Arvendul, fled northward to Forachel. But there he was lost, along with the heirlooms of his house. Some of the Dunedain journeyed into the icy wastes to recover them. Do you wish to hear their quest? This is a solo quest. It cannot be completed with a fellowship. Alright, sure, let's do it. Alright, so we actually get to play as a ranger. We get to play at the House of Isildur. The actions of the Dunedain have a wide-reaching impact on the Third Age, and now Kalandir wishes to relate to you some of these actions. Play as level 65 Dunedain. Play! So we actually play as a different character, which is a really cool thing that happens in some of the stories. It also used to be a thing that happened in the Entomors. If you had enough points, I think you still can do it. You become a really super powerful like NPC you get to play, like a ranger.
In the year 1975 of the Third Age, a party of Dunedain, led by the brothers Lyganed and Hyador, traveled north into Forachel to reclaim the relics left behind in the flight from the wreck of Fornost.
All right. Let's do it. And let me just not do these so they don't hover there. All right, so we are up at the northern... Oh, look how cool this character looks, though. He looks kind of freaking awesome. Voice of the Rings, Dunedain. Cool. All right. We have come this far without incident. Leg-headed. That's how I'm supposed to be. But the road north is so certain to become more dangerous. Little is known of the snowmen of Forachel. Frosty the Snowman? No, just kidding. Sorry. Break the moment. But if they are opposed to the Witch King, we will surely find them to be allies, which I think a lot of them are. Still, the ship bearing Arvendul should have returned by now, and its absence fills me with worry. We press onward, no matter what. Also, why is... I guess it's a different character, so it's making the... not go down here. That's what's happening. Let's try this again. We're sorry. No matter what we find, the sooner we learn what has befell King Arvendul, the sooner we may learn this cold land. There are worms on the rise ahead. Legendin... Gosh, his name... Legended. Use your skills as remaining unseen and clear a path for us. We may bring the wagons up the road safely. The trade goods we bring may loosen the tongues of the snowmen, as to the fate of our king. There are worms ahead, Legengend. Clear them from the path, and we may pass. Alright, so let's see here. So here's the best part. You see how small everything is down there? It's really hard to see. So I'm going to say / load. Sorry. UI layout / UI layout load Zollin's profile. There we go. Everything's the right size now. I have a whole guide video on that if you want to know how to do that with new characters. So anyway, look, he's got a cool little
Lyganed's ability to remain unseen was unrivaled in the north.
Okay, so do I have a stealth? Fly true. Blood of the Dunedain is a heal. Oh, I remember this. I played this so long ago. Stealth. There it is. This is a cool sound effect. Alright, so we have a winter worm. Alright, and then we have... I guess we're just gonna fight. Oh yeah, that's pretty strong. What does this one do? Target does not meet the requirement. Do I do that as stealth? What is this one? The shot can be used against those who mark the bear of the Dunedain mark. Oh, so I mark them with this. Got it. It doesn't take me out of stealth. I thought I could shoot him with this. Oh, dude. One shot. I got dagger throw. Cool, I can throw a dagger. Dunedain strike, which stuns for 6 seconds. Wow, this is really strong. He has so few skills, but they're all really powerful. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to mark this guy. We're going to snipe him.
Lyganed worked quickly, and soon half of the worms were defeated. Only 3 remained.
Dude, I love that we're getting, like, our narrations of what we're doing in the story. That's super cool, isn't it? Fly true arrow. Oh, man, I'm just owning these guys. I don't even need to get near him, but I think I'll stab this one just for fun. Knife throw. Stab. Stunned. Slash.
Lyganed cleared the path of the winter worms and returned to Hyardor.
Oh, was that what I did? Thank you, narrator. Looks at this guy. Oh man, that makes me think of did you guys ever watch that original was it Tarzan? No, wait, not Tarzan. George of the Jungle. That's the one I'm thinking of. They're both like, you know, monkey, the guy in the loincloth swinging from trees. But George of the Jungle was like kind of a joke meme. I've never seen that. It's really corny, but you'd laugh. They argue with the narrator all the time, and it's they're breaking the third wall or whatever it's called. Very good, Legenden. Now that the worms are cleared from the path, we can resume our journey northward into Foreshell to learn what we may learn. All right, to learn what we may learn. It's a double learning there. This is a serious matter, though. I should stop making jokes in between.
The small party continued north, coming at last to the shores of the Ice Bay.
All right. Oh, sweet. The great northern lights. The moon. We have come to the end of our road, Legend. Look there. The ship that was to carry King Arvendul back lies in ruin. Wish now, as you never have before, wish that there was not aboard the vessel when it broke apart. We cannot tarry here, though the dead lies heavily upon my heart. Hurry, Legenden. Hurry, Legenden, this way. There are the people ahead, but no sign of our king.
Even as they raced along the shore, they knew what awaited them.
Hoy there!
Hasika, the chieftain of that people, simply shook his head.
You are the people of the Tall King?
It was not a question. The Dunedain had been expected.
If you speak of King Avender, know that he is our liege. That has become of him. The Tall King sheltered with us for a time until the great sea monster came. We warned him not to climb atop it. Our soothsayer smelled danger on the air. He did not listen. How could this have happened?
The power of the Witch King is very strong in winter. His ice broke the sea monster's back.
I'm assuming he talking about the ship.
Who now will rule your people? Did the tall king have no sons?
Lygonid explained then to Asika that Arvidui had a son. The line would continue.
I am glad the tall king had a son to continue his rule. Long may his heirs rule their faraway peoples. He spoke of great treasures and valuable things. He said they were carried upon the sea monster's back, and that they could be used against the Witch King for the betterment of both our peoples. But now all are lost. Nothing comes back out of the frozen water. Only the treasure he gave to me remains.
Wait, what treasure is this of which you speak?
Before he left us at his peril, the tall king gave me a ring. He said it had no power, but his people would give much to have it back.
Ligon, I need a word with you. Yes. It must be the ring of Barahir. It possesses no power, save its value as an heirloom of the House of Isildur, but its value as ancestry cannot be doubted. Did King Avardun have some sense of the fate that awaited him? Surely not, but it is curious that this ring has escaped where he was unable. We have brought great store of provisions with us. We will barter for the return of the ring, and it will go south with us. Though its master cannot, we must be content with that.
Cool. Cool story.
It was in this way that the ring of Barahir was saved. For more than 900 years, the descendants... I was reading that. It loaded too fastly. Darn, man. I hate it when the games are too efficient and load too quickly, right? I need... Oh, man, does it... Oh, it doesn't... Oh, well, I guess you could pause it if you want to see exactly what it said. Darn it. The video if you want. I don't see it. It didn't say it in the chat. I thought it would maybe say it, but it didn't. Speaking of that, what happened to the sound? Why is there, like, no audio? Weird. What's going on there? Can I make... Let's see. Let's just see if there's a sound when I do this. Oh, give me a second here. Let's fix this. All right, problem fixed. There's sound again. That was weird. Maybe that's why we couldn't hear voice when we clicked. We're almost there. Corrigers, for good or ill, I fear that we will find Arador, our chieftain, still alive. But we cannot call off the pursuit until we know for certain. So, even though we lost some of that information, we just skipped 900 years. Right? That's what it said. So we're different people now. This is a different person. We're different rangers. Okay? So I'm assuming that I am Korogor, right? We're almost here, Korogor. For good or ill, I fear that we will find Arador, our chieftain, still alive. But we cannot call off the pursuit until we know for certain. The hill trolls of the Entermoors make their homes here on the Troll Height, and the track lead into the cleft just ahead. I will climb the rise and scout ahead from above. There are goblins in these parts as well. I leave their fates up to you. But know that the trolls must be the main concern. Good fortune, Korogor. May we not be too late for our chief. Where are we right now? I feel like what this looks like is technically this is in the... He said the yeah, this is the Entermoors. He said it right there. Okay. This definitely is.
In the year 2930 of the Third Age, Arador, the chieftain of the Dunedain, was taken captive by hill trolls.
All right. Defeat hill trolls.
Korogur and Glengon, two of his closest allies journeyed far into the Eden Moors to rescue him.
I will climb the slopes and support from above. You take the low road. I will take the low road, and you take the high road. Oh, wrong song. Alright, this guy has similar abilities. Maybe he's an ancestor. I might just slash him here with my knife.
Korogul carefully dealt with the goblins he encountered. The goblins would long whisper of the shadow that cut down their fellows that day.
They're like, he's too powerful, guys. He's killed us all.
Whoa.
The goblins fell before him, and Korogul came to the den of the hill.
Oh. Can you imagine how strong this ranger is? He's totally an Aragorn. I mean, he's literally dueling 3 trolls. Just think about that for a second. 3 trolls freaking almost did in the Thorin's company. Of course, they were kind of surprised, but... And then, of course, Bilbo was caught, so that kind of made it hard for him.
The trolls were defeated, but it was too late. The chieftain of the Dunedain was dead.
Oh no. Sad crying face. Oh no. Arador! Arador! Alas, we are too late. Arador has been slain. Curse those vile trolls. Gladden wipes away a tear and composes himself as best he may. His son, Arathorn, is chieftain of the Dunedain now, though he wanted not. And him newly married as well. There is nothing for it. Korogul, we must return with sad news. I pity Arathorn for the responsibility that now falls on him, but we must console ourselves with the knowledge that the line of Isildur will continue. What a sorrow if it were to end in this world. May Arathorn reach a different fate than his father. Let none come to this troll height without remembering the fate of the chieftain of the Dunedain. From this point forward, this height will be known as Arador's End, and it will be a warning to all. Oh, and that actually is in the map. It's called that when you play it's the PvP zone, by the way. The Antimors is the PvMP, player versus
The Rangers
player.
fervently hoped that Arador's son, Arathorn, would rule long as their chief, but it was not to be. 1 year after the birth of his son Aragorn, Arathorn was slain by orcs, and his wife fled to Rivendell.
Alright, well, my friends, that's it for this episode today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my wonderful Patreons for their support. Subscribe button's there. The next episode will start off right where we left off here. It'll be up there. And over there, we'll have some guides or some other good playlists for you to check out. Again, like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Maybe share the video. You're the best. Have a great, wonderful day in Middle-earth. And if you have the means of motivation and you want to also support a little more so with Patreon, get some little bonuses, then you can check out the links down there. Stay happy, my friends. I'll see you in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings.